Hi, this is Derek Bailey from the UK, shooting another quick video just to go over the tools that I use as an internet marketer on a day-to-day basis. Now, I've had a few emails and calls from people saying, I noticed that some of your videos are looking very nice, and how do you put them together and what you use. So I use an Apple Mac computer, and have been using Macs for many years now. As some of you may know, my background is within IT. I've been an IT engineer for many years, cross-platform Windows and Mac, and a bit of Linux as well. So my preferred platform of choice is the Apple Mac, and I'm just going to go through some of the tools that I use on the Mac on a daily basis to do my internet marketing with, tools that I use for my internet marketing. Okay, so let's begin. One of the first and obvious tools that I use is a web browser. It's like anyone else. You see my toolbar down here. I've got many different things on there. I prefer Firefox as my web browser of choice. I'll just quickly bring that up. You see I've got my Twitter page here that I use. Here's my blog page. I get to Hootsuite is a really good online Twitter client that I use for doing all my posting. Lets me, do posts later. Very, very good. Very good Twitter client that you can use online. Obviously, I've got access to YouTube, my YouTube channel there. All of my subscribers and friends and comments on my channels there. And what I've discovered recently, which is just really fantastic, I'm loving this, MailChimp. MailChimp is an autoresponder software, online software, very similar to the likes of Aweber and GetResponse. If you've looked at some of my previous or recent YouTube videos, you can see I've done a video on how to add a lead capture form on your website or your blog using GetResponse and Aweber. MailChimp, fantastic. The big plus that I find with using MailChimp is that, especially if you're a new internet marketer coming online, you've got limited budget and you're trying to keep those costs as low as possible, MailChimp will allow you for free to have a free account for up to 500 subscribers and send out 3,000 emails per month. To me, that is fantastic. I don't think there's any other autoresponder in the business that's doing that and has the facilities that MailChimp has. So it's a very good autoresponder for someone starting out in the business and not wanting to straight away have to have a monthly fee before they've even started to make any money online. And as you all know, or should know, an autoresponder is one of the key parts of any internet marketer's business. You have to have an autoresponder to enable you to catch your prospective clients' details into your business. So I'm using MailChimp, and in fact I'm not going to go into MailChimp now because I'm going to do a separate video, because this really commands a separate video to show you how to really use this program and the power that this program has. So we'll cross over that another time. I'm going to do a video on that. So that's my browser and my online stuff that I use there. I'm just going to go through some of the programs that I use that I've got on my dock here and in my applications folder. Now, as you can see, you have a dock very similar to like what you would have on a Windows machine. One of my key programs here's my FTP client, which is called Transmit. Really, really good platform. I probably only use a tenth of what this can do, to be honest. So I've got access to all of my different websites that I've got online. I can create folders and I can drag and drop my information onto the FTP client. Very similar to FileZilla, which is a free version, which is available on the Mac as well. But I like Transmit because it interacts with all the other things that I do. It's very sort of a seamless integration with other programs that I use as well. So I use Transmit. At the end of this, I will list all of the websites and stuff where you can get all this software from. Now, for recording, what I'm showing you now is a program I use, which is called iShowU HD, which is the new. There's iShowU and there's iShowU HD. Basically, allows you to record in HD quality. Very similar to Camtasia on Windows, which seems to be the most popular one that everyone seems to use. Very similar features as well. You can record, and as you've seen already, I can have a camera where you can see me as I'm actually recording my desktop. And you've got facilities to upload straight to YouTube or to any other channel or to your website, or just make a QuickTime or movie version of the actual file, which you can upload at a later date. Very good program. Now here's a little program that not a lot of people know about, I don't think, although it's very popular amongst Mac users and web designers, but I use it in a slightly different way. And this program is called Little Snapper. Little Snapper, um, it's a fantastic little program. What it does is it allows you to, if you've got a web page open, you can actually take a snapshot of that web page, the entire page. So can you imagine having a sales page that's going on, some of these really long sales pages that you get online? You can actually put that page up and take a snapshot of that page. Now you might be asking, why would I want to do that? Okay, one of the things I've learned from internet marketing is you're always looking for new ideas and looking at what your competitors and your colleagues are doing in your industry. Someone releases a new product, they'll bring out a fantastic sales page, for selling that product, or for JV partnering with other internet marketers for them to sell the product on their behalf. You are going to need ideas. I'm not the greatest script writer or writing sales pages. Not at all. Not at all. I would tend to have to outsource all of that work myself. But it's great to look at what everyone else is doing, and you can get an idea of what's happening in your industry. Now, I like to call this a swipe file. Is how I use Little Snapper, as a swipe file. So I'll go around. You can see there's various pages in here that I've taken from other people's sales pages. Let's have a look at one of them. What's this one? Oh, everyone must have heard of this guy. Might feel same. This is the butterfly marketing launch that he did a few months ago, and this is the entire sales page. Now normally this sales page will be going off the page. Any other screen capture program would only capture what you can physically see on the actual page. This will capture the entire page regardless of how long it is, and gives it to you in a format where you can then you can make notes on this, you can change it into a PDF, whatever you want. So it's a great way of building up a library of sales pages, lead capture forms, whatever it is that you want to get some ideas from, and sometimes even get some inspiration from, as to how you're going to go about developing your next product. That's how I use this little program, and it's a fantastic little program. The program is made by Real Mac Software Limited, and you can go over to their website, realmacsoftware.com, and you can get this program. I mean, I don't think it was more than $25 or something like that. Really, really useful little program this is. So that's Little Snapper. I'm going to close that down.